Creating sticky navigation and CTA anchors in GHL. So imagine a visitor lands on a beautifully designed landing page. They start scrolling, loving what they see, and then where is the CTA button? They have to scroll all the way back up to click book now or download, or worse, they just bounce. And that's a huge conversion killer. And it's more common than you think. We spend so much time designing beautiful headers, testimonials, feature sections, but we forget the most important rule of online behavior. People are lazy. And if your call to action isn't constantly visible, they will not go looking for it. But here's the good news. With sticky navigation and anchor based CTA buttons, you can create a smooth, high converting experience that follows the visitors as they scroll, guiding them to take action exactly when they are ready. And guess what? You don't need to know a single line of code to do this in GHL. And today I'll show you exactly how to create a sticky navigation bar that stays visible as users scroll, add anchor sections to jump to navigations like features, pricing, contact, place sticky buttons that follow users and drive more clicks, and create a better mobile experience with collapsible navigation bars. So let's build landing pages that feel premium and perform like conversion machines. So let's jump into the practical setup right inside GoHighLevel's funnel builder. Step 1 is to create or open your funnel page. Okay, so that's the step 1. I'll go to my GoHighLevel screen, move into one of the sub accounts. Let's say this account is what I moved into. I go to sites, funnels, and I open the desired funnel. Okay, choose the step page and click on edit. So let's go this. I click on edit in a new tab. Then I build the header navigation section. At the very top of the page, create a new section, use the existing so this, let's say, okay, use the existing top section, drag in a 2 or a 3 column row on the left, insert and okay, so let's do this. I won't be saving it at the end. Okay, let's look at some of the pre-built section. We won't go for that for now. Menu, let's not get in that either. Menu, navigation menu. Okay, but before that, what we have to do here is I want a full width section. I want let's say a 3 column row. The first is for the logo, the second is for the navigation. This is the navigation menu. Okay, I will delete this and I will delete this as well. So here it is. Add your image, business name, and this is the navigation menu. So navigation menu, home, about, team, contact. You can add an item, you can add the business name or remove the business name. Logo in menu, the brand logo you can upload, optimize image load, width, height, alt, text, image actions, what you want when somebody clicks on the logo, and all of these settings. So you can add further pages like, let's say, pricing. You can do the website URL, submit. You can add another one, could be a new menu named features, and so on. So that's how you add the navigation. Now comes the magic. making the header sticky. You click on the section settings. Okay, let's turn it off. Okay, you see this is a section and here is the non-stickiness. Stick to top on scroll, stick to bottom on scroll. Let's say I click on stick to top on scroll, and now if when I would scroll, it would stick to the top. Choose top, add Z index example 1000 to ensure it stays above everything else. Now that's a bit technical. Allow rows to take entire width. Okay, go to this, no border visibility. You want it on the mobile, you want it on the... So now your nav bar will always stay visible as the users scroll. And if I want to have a look at the preview, let us have a look at the preview. Okay, I didn't save this, so the preview won't be visible. Should I save it? Okay, let's save it. And now have a look at the preview. So that's the menu. You see this is staying on the top. Let's make it a different color to make it more visible. General background color, I make it say red. I make it styles, background color red. Okay, bold text color could be white, italic text color could be white. And save it and refresh it here. It is saved. Okay, and here it is. So this is the menu, which you will see is now stuck to the top. No matter where I go, I will always be seeing these navigation. Now this is a simple way of doing it. Now let's say your page has different sections: features, pricing, contact, and how you make buttons jump to those sections. Okay, this is interesting. I will come back to my presentation first so that you keep following what I'm doing. Great, yeah. So let's say I have a long landing page, and every time I click on a button, I want the users to go to a particular section. So I have CTAs, but I have the form or the payment in one of the sections. So how do I do this? Now this is pretty easy in GoHighLevel. Wherever you have the button, you will see there is an option inside buttons to the button actions, link to the step. Now when you click on step, you have different steps, or you can scroll to element, could be one of the feature. Now you can scroll to any of the elements wherever your payment form is, or your sign up form is, or your booking a share calendar is. So you can move it over there, and automatically whenever the person clicks on this button, he will be taken, scrolled on the top or at the bottom, wherever your relevant section is. So that is about creating anchor links. Now adding a sticky CTA button, how do you do that? Very similar to how we just added this. Let's delete it for now and we come back to how we were. I come back at the bottom, and over here I click a button. I do a full width. Okay, full width. I add a row, maybe okay, add a element, and the element would be let's say I add this element itself, the element that's right here. I take this element and put it, drop it over here. Now this is my element, which would be made sticky. I want it to be sticky to the bottom on scroll. And what I would also do is I would reduce all of these paddings to 0 to make the section as slim as possible. I'll remove the paddings from all the different elements over here. So this is done, this is removed. Okay, now it's the slimmest possible. Let's see, we have some more padding over here. I would remove this as well. I'll tell you why. Okay, and this is okay. Here it is. Now what I would do is I would now add a background color. We'll go to general, background. Okay, this is the button color. I do not want the button section here. Rather, I would want this section. The background color would be, let's say, green. Looks a bit weird, so maybe I'll add a little bit of I would add, say, 10 pixels and 10 pixels. Cool. Now I think I will save it, and now if I refresh it, do you see this? Okay, the best way to see this would be on a mobile. Okay, I won't be able to see this on a mobile over here. The sticky nature, I won't be able to see it on a mobile here. Let me see if I can inspect and show it to you. Yeah, here it is. I reduce the size. Now if you see on the left, this green button is always there, sticking to the footer. Now that's exactly what I wanted to show you, and I wanted you to see. Now that's a sticky CTA button. It could be at the bottom, it could be at the top. Okay, I do not want to save this, so what I'll do is I'll go back and delete the section that I just created. And I will hit on save again and publish again. Cool. Coming back to the presentation that I was in. So we just added the sticky CTA button. Next is the mobile optimization. Well, we did it on mobile, so that's how it was optimized for mobile. You can obviously do the button styling tips, smooth scroll, transparency, avoid the clutter, and clear the CTA. Make sure that it is always visible. And then you obviously test everything. You preview your funnel, you scroll down, is your sticky nav visible, you click its link, click the sticky CTA button, and you make sure that it is working fine. So you just unlocked a major UX secret used by the biggest brands and top performing funnels on the web. Sticky headers and anchor based navigations aren't just nice, they are conversion levers. They make your page feel polished, intentional, and trustworthy. And they guide your user to do what you want them to do. That is, take action. So here is what I want you to do. Pick an existing funnel page, add a sticky header with at least 2 anchor links, add a floating book now or download CTA button, test it on mobile and desktop, clone the setup into a template for all future funnels. You are not just learning design, you are building behavior. And we'll move on to the next one. Let's keep building like a pro. You are doing incredible.